Hello my virtual friends, my name is Catherine, also known as Miss Blue, and welcome back to Lynn. Now then, last time, things happened and boy did they do that. It was quite something to go through all those weird dreams, and we met Vaughn at least, so that was one small positive in that overflowing nightmare of plot and general nonsense that happened. So let's just get back into it and see how good we go, because we were about 50% stressed from what I remember. 52 in fact, so yay on that front. We're halfway to whatever this end might be, and I don't think it's going to be a good one. We are sorry to announce that the train departing from platform 2 to London Waterloo is delayed by approximately... I heave a sigh and glance at the electronic display board. The train chimes blink up, bright orange against black. Susie lives a couple of stops away. It should only take 5 minutes to get there, give or take, but there's some kind of hold up. None of the trains are running on time. Ah, the usual London train system. For London, that's actually pretty rare. Is it? Oh, I thought that was always the joke. People always joke that it'll be the end of the world before the trains start arriving on time. But the trains and buses in London are pretty punctual. I suppose they kind of are, actually. I was quite surprised that they were. When we visited there 2 years ago now, they were actually pretty on time. They weren't actually that bad, like crowded-wise. I was quite surprised, like, oh my god, London's actually not that bad, but considering the fact that Glasgow isn't that bad either, but at certain times you're like, my god, why are there so many people existing right now? But never mind. Even when there are so many other trains and buses that follow similar routes, it doesn't really matter. That is true, London's crazy big for those kind of things. I wonder if somebody threw themselves onto the track. It happens. When there's a big delay like this, that's usually the case. Or someone dumped a sofa on it. That happened up here once. It's a fact of life I've been aware of ever since I was 5. You didn't see it, did you? That's actually kind of depressing. I frowned, tapping my foot against the platform. A bag of chipsticks rolls past me. They bounce by the breeze. The packaging glimmers in the sun. There are enough bins around. Why do people litter? Are they really that compelled to cause petty crimes? Half the time the bins are so full that when you just put it in there, it just blows away out your hand. That's my excuse for it. At least I don't litter that much anyway, because half the bins are just fine around here anyway. I mean, go to McDonald's at like 11 at night, those things are not emptied, I tell you that much. Oh well, it's got nothing to do with me. Well then, alright then. Onwards! I glance up and down at the platform again. It's a lot quieter than it usually is. I managed to miss rush hour. The businessmen I'm so used to are already at work. There are just a handful of stragglers like me, mostly dressed in casual clothes. Most of the pedestrians milling about glancing at the train time seem to be around my age. They're probably in year 11 too. We're all on study leave until the beginning of June. Ah, such fun times. And speaking of people my age, is it her? It's her. I see a girl. A very familiar girl. I have no reason to hate her really, I'm sort of just like Lynne at this point. Where I'm just like, yeah, I saw you in my dreams and you were mean to me. Actually, no, you technically were okay. You just sort of stared at me while I was in my, like, crisis. As we all saw, but never mind. A girl who looks a lot like me, but at the same time, decidedly isn't. She was in my dream last night, watching me with a cold and impersonal eyes while I squirmed. She looks tidy and presentable, as per usual. Her black hair is neat and straight. She's wearing casual clothes, but she manages to make them look sophisticated, like a model in a fashion magazine. I wonder how expensive her clothes are. They probably cost too much, more than mine. Much, in fact, more than mine. So then, Lynne catches me staring and blinks. She looks at me, tilting her head to one side. For God's sake, Lynne, stop staring at Lynne. Is she gonna come over? Oh God, no. Does she want to say hello? I hope she doesn't. Oh, Lynne. I know I said that she would. I don't want her to come over, but still, doesn't mean you shouldn't be either. I'd rather swallow a sewing needle than speak to her. Ah, why'd you put that image in my head, man? Ew, makes her throat feel weird now. I never talked to Lynne at school. I certainly don't talk to her outside of it. Oh, the humanity and horror of doing such a thing. Why is she at the train station at this time anyway? She doesn't have any friends to visit. I know because she's been in the same form group as me since year 7. Maybe Miss Madley thought we'd get along since we look so similar. And I've never seen her talk to anyone. She just sits by herself staring out into space. Not that she seems to mind. What a weird girl. I really can't stand her. In fact, I think I hate her. I said that already, haven't I? Yes! You made that vehemently clear. Anyways, Susie! Oh, I just can't believe it. Oh god, what now? Has Aki done something bad? Susie sits on the edge of her bed, clutching a pink heart-shaped pillow tightly to her chest. Yeah, this music's not to my taste, but whatever. Susie's chest is bigger than mine. Maybe that's why she's so popular. That's a thing to point out while we were just talking to her. Sometimes when I look at Susie, I can't help but feel jealous. She's not just bustier than me, she's prettier too. Her clothes are nicer, her parents are richer. Susie's bedroom is— this music is fucking distracting, I'm saying that much. Susie's bedroom is really, really cute. It's pale pastel pink with a few stuffed toys lying at the bed and rose-shaped rug on the floor. Susie's bedroom is a little childish in a way, but I think it suits her. It must make a perfect backdrop to her live streams. Oh yes, those things. What'd she do during those streams anyway? Did she talk in Japanese and do cute dances? Well, if we're going by the Twitch controversy recently, then she does a lot more than that. I don't know, I don't really want to know either. But Susie's expression right now isn't very cute. So not cute though. She's angry about something. Positively fuming. Oh, British. How could Aki ask me to do that? It's so degrading. What did he want you to do? All kinds of things, like, you know, stuff on a webcam, that and that. This and that, in fact. Susie grips the pillow even tighter. Oh, stranglehold. Ugh. I don't know much about online relationships, or offline relationships, for that matter, so my advice not be useful, that useful, but... You're not even old enough, right? Like that matters. Give it the times, Lynne. Fuck's sake, Susie, what are you having to go at me for? You're the one who did this. I'm really that outdated? You're 15. You couldn't be less than outdated. I'm the one who's outdated. I don't get him. I'm so old that I don't get memes anymore. I had 14-year-olds asking me to dab the other day. It was horrible. It's hard to keep up with the current trends when I don't have a laptop. Not like Susie. There's a computer in our house. It's an old boxy one from the 2000s. Oh, don't I remember those. It takes forever to start up and the internet connection is always guttering on and off. I've only used it for homework. I certainly never use it to try and have an illicit relationship with an Asian boy, man rather, on the other side of the world. Jazz was find out, or worse, Dad. How embarrassing would that be? But it doesn't sound like Susie wants an illicit relationship either. I can't say the word illicit apparently. I don't know much about it, but wouldn't be doing things on a webcam. Sounds a bit sad, doesn't it? Oof. Susie's not gonna appreciate that. We certainly never taught about it in sex ed. No, actually, neither were we. Well, yeah, nobody's actually there, so you can just imagine it a bit. At least have a good imagination. Sure. Put to the wrong thing, we'll all say. Susie throws the pillow to one side and adjusts her pigtails. This isn't pigtails, but still. Yeah. She strikes a pose. Yeah, it's a pose. Oh, so cute. I'm everybody's cute little sister, Suzanne. Suzanne? That's her stage name. But can you really call it that when she doesn't perform on a stage? A lot of people have pen names, they don't write real books. Her stage is her bedroom. I clap politely all the same. There we go. I don't know why, I feel obliged. So do I, in fact, so I just did it. When you do that, you sound like a completely different person. It's part of the act, everyone loves it. You don't look too sure. I mean, look at that expression, jeez. Susie rolls her eyes. I think she's wearing false eyelashes and circle lenses. Everything about Susie seems a little too big and not entirely real. It's like watching an actress on TV or anime. I thought Aki was different, but maybe he only likes me because of Suzanne too. Two? So there's another. But he's writing you music. Yeah, not for free. Guys don't help cute young girls for free. They don't? What are you paying him, Susie? Of course not. People are always thinking about themselves. Ugh. Not that I'm much better. I mean, I'm using him too. So blatantly, it's unreal. Susie sighs. There are strings attached. You mean you have to do this and that? Susie's gonna get in some bad shit later on, I can tell that from here. Yeah, this and that. Susie lies down in her bed and stares up at the ceiling. Also, we should point out here, this is great studying happening right here for our, you know, GCSEs, that giant, huge exam thing that's coming up. She must be mussing up her pigtails, but she doesn't seem to care. The cute little sister Suzanne is gone. Now it's just Susie. It was always just Susie. I don't mind playing around with him that much, I guess. It'd be kind of fun. I like the attention, but I don't know. You can go too far. Did he make you feel uncomfortable? Yeah, I mean, oh god. I'm on my period. Why do you want to know? Why do you want to do, you know, intimate things? Susie makes little quotation marks with her fingers. There you go. I guess there's a limit to how intimate moments can really be when you're separated by thousands of miles of ocean, land, and sea and different things. When I'm bleeding profusely, my stomach hurts. I look down at my thighs and start to blush. Did he want to— oh god, did he want to see? Yeah, he always asks to see. That's gross. That's so gross. I said I didn't want to, but you so insisted, and I was like, whatever. If it'll make you shut up, I don't really care, but it's gross, you know. Susie pulls a face. I felt fine at the time, I think. I don't know. I didn't really feel good, but whatever. He seemed to be enjoying himself, but I told myself that it was fine so long as one of us did, but Susie bites her lower lip. It's very soft and shimmery. She must be wearing lip gloss. I don't know, when I woke up this morning I felt kind of— I can't explain it. Dirty. She holds up her pillow even closer to her chest. She's still staring up at the ceiling. Her hair fans out of the bed like a halo. I didn't want to do it, so why did I agree to it? Why did I let him push me around like that? I'm not a pushover. I'm good at sticking up for myself usually, so I don't get it. He wasn't even here. It wasn't like he could make me do anything. There's nothing he could have done, really. Maybe you felt like you had to. Why'd you say that? Well, he is a lot older than you. And hasn't he been doing you all those favors? He brought you a lot of expensive clothes. Yeah, I guess. That's what I thought, maybe. I think he did a lot for me, so. Susie shakes her head. That's dumb. I don't owe him anything. I don't think so either. Especially not when I'm on my period. I don't know, I'm not trying to be all weird about it. It's just weird, like, seeing people, like, yell about it in a video game. No way! Guys are stupid. They don't understand how girls feel. Shouldn't he be flattered that I'm going out with him at all? Quote unquote going out. Whatever. Suddenly Susie gets to her feet. She throws her heart-shaped pillow at her bed. It hits the headboard with a dull thud and falls limply against the pale pink mattress. I didn't bring you here to talk about boring shit like this. No, we came here to study. Then you're going to be on my you're going to be my camera woman for the day, alright? Oh no. Alright. No, Lynn, no. I've been practicing a dance lately. It's pretty popular. I should be able to rack up a decent amount of views on Nico Nico if I record it. And I want to do it outside too. Outside? Yeah, outside. You got a problem with that? Not really. What you mean outside? Oh shit, I thought you meant like my mind went back to the talent show. Oh god. I've been Susie's camera woman for the last few months, ever since she started to gain some serious traction online. It's a very lucrative business. Not. Okay. Susie learns the dances, puts on the cute outfit, and then we go out into their back garden. Susie performs while I film her, trying to stop my hands from shaking with an old Canon camera that used to belong to her dad to film her. Susie's dad goes bird watching sometimes. There's an abundance of old unused cameras lying around Susie's house. She makes good use of them. But I never filmed Susie beyond the boundaries of her back garden. Oh shit. Are you sure this is fine? Yeah, it's fine. I have no problems with it. You do. The rest of the world, however. Videos are more popular if they're done in public, like at the park, and the scenery's nicer. Oh gosh. These kinds of videos usually get more views. You can pull people in on the shock factor too. Like, I did this cute anime dance in public. Oh my goodness. I guess Susie's done her research. This is gonna go awful. I can feel it from here. It doesn't even really, I don't even need to imagine it. It's just gonna happen at this point. Beyond her little sister Suzanne persona, Susie's pretty calculating. She'll do almost anything to boost her views and increase her fan base. Remind you of anybody? I'm impressed, but obviously not me. I've got to put that because I said a she in there, but anyone in the YouTube sphere, big or small. If you dance outside, people will stare at you and at you. So what? A few stares won't kill me. Anyone who's ever been recorded and then therefore lost their job because of that will disagree. They might insult you. I can deal with it. What if they throw things? People don't throw things in Hyde Park. It would be respectable. I'm not an English person, but I don't even know London that well, but I can't imagine that people are very nice when it comes to public displays. I don't know, but I feel like pointing out that most young girls don't dance to cute Japanese songs in Hyde Park either, but I don't. Instead, I say my voice unpleasantly whiny to my own ears. Susie. Hey, don't you Susie me. You're not the one who has to dance. I am. They won't be saying anything mean to you. They're still probably gonna beat me down for filming it. You don't have to. I do. It'll be good for my career. I'm trying to make money out of this. It's not all fun and games, Lynn. You're like 15. You don't have to think about this shit, honestly. Well, I guess you kind of do in some ways, but not like this. I can deal with it. After talking to Aki yesterday, I've had it up to here. Susie gestured, oh, to her neck. Sorry, not quite all the way up to her eyes. Susie gestured her neck. With gross guys. If anyone's rude to me, I'll make them regret it. I'm sorry her accent's shading like a lot, but I've gone from like really bitchy to not at the same time. I don't know. I'm not sure if Susie will make them regret it exactly. She's taller than me, but she's not that tall. And she's so skinny too. But Susie's quite fierce. For a few moments she has me convinced. But she's dating a guy who is in his 30s. She must know what she's doing. Right? No. So much no. Are we there now? I'm lying in my bed, not doing anything in particular. Just staring at the ceiling. Another dream, I suppose. I should probably be studying, but I can't even bring myself to look at my textbooks. The mere thought of cracking them open makes me feel ill. So I don't look at them. It's worse to not than it is to do. I keep staring at the ceiling. I think about Susie. I think about Aki. I think about Jazz. I even think about Jazz's unborn baby. I wonder what she's going to call him. Jazz has had a scan a while back. The doctor said her baby was going to be a boy. I asked Jazz if she was going to name her baby after Dad. And Jazz let out this colossal snort and rolled her eyes so far back into her skull I thought they'd fall out. I didn't press the issue, but I decided to take that as a no. Our house is cramped enough as it is. There are only 2 bedrooms, Mum and Dad in one, Jazz and I in the other. I've never had a room of my own. I envy Susie, who has such a nice big bedroom filled with things. She's an only child and she doesn't have any brothers or sisters to worry about. How lonely. I'm sure Susie's parents have more than enough room in their house to slot in a newborn baby. But I can't ask them to take Jazz's kid. No, that would be inappropriate as hell. I don't think Susie's parents like me very much, let alone my bastard baby brother. That still leaves one question. Where will the baby go? Where will he fit? And what will Dad say when the baby's been born? Oof. He won't be able to pretend Jazz isn't pregnant then. Not when the evidence is staring at him right in the face and screaming and crying. When will he lose his temper? What if he makes a scene at the hospital? What if he starts shouting at Jazz? I can hardly bear to think about it. Maybe I shouldn't think about it. You really shouldn't. I don't want to, but... Daddy? Sorry. Lynne, are you busy? There's a dull knock against my bedroom door. Whoa, that was fast. It's Dad. Just the mere presence of him is stress-inducing. Lynne? Hey, Lynne? He knocks again. He isn't knocking very loudly, but I know Dad well enough to know that this could become violent any given second. Well, answer him then. I sit up, brushing my fingers through my hair and hasten to answer him. I'm free, you can come in. The door handle turns, the lock clicks. I swallow. Dad stands in the doorway in all his glory. Will we actually see him? He's a huge, hulking figure, over 6 feet tall with broad shoulders and hands large enough to crush whole walnuts. Well then, when I was a little girl, I couldn't imagine there existed anyone bigger than him. I was wrong. Dad isn't even that tall, not compared to other people. He's a little above average, I guess, and the muscles he's developed through the years of manual labor add to his intimidating physique. But there are bigger men. I don't live with any men like that, and even if I did, I haven't learned to be scared of them. Not in the same way I've learned to be scared of Dad. Oof. Hey, Lynne. But Dad doesn't look very intimidating right now. He lingers in the doorway, his face strangely guilty, like he expects to get scolded. Can I come in? Oh, sure. Perhaps this should be a good thing. A resolution, maybe. I scoot to one side of my bed, opening up the space for Dad to take a seat. He does so, but not before closing the door behind him. My fingers curl into fists against my better judgment. I wonder why. Self-defense? Oof. You're not cross with me, are you? Oh shit, you noticed. I'm not cross, why? You've been a bit quiet lately. You hardly said anything at dinner. You hardly ate anything either. He's worried. Oh. I didn't think he'd noticed. I thought he was too busy listing all of Jazz's faults and flaws. Rude, ungrateful, careless, irresponsible, inconsiderate, prideful. The list goes on and on. I wasn't hungry. Are you sure? I think you lost a bit of weight lately. Really? I said that a bit too happily. Your cheeks are hollowing out. You look a little skeleton. Maybe it's true. I've suffered from nightmares as long as I can remember. They've been growing more and more profound lately. The nightmares last night about the stage show and the insects was rather tame in comparison. That was expected as tame? Jesus. How can I be expected to eat after such awful dreams? I'm fine, really. I'm not hungry, that's all. You're not on some kind of diet, are you? I shake my head. Good. I'm not a girl, but I know you're all into silly stuff like that. Jazz was the same at your age, but now... Oof. Oh no. Dad grits his teeth together. For a few moments I worry he's going to explode, but then he exhales heavily and his posture relaxes. That's not important. We're not talking about Jazz. Let's talk about you. There isn't much to talk about, really. Nonsense, you're my little girl. Last time we heard those ones. I really am little compared to Dad. I don't see how my littleness makes me more interesting, but I keep quiet. It's best to keep quiet around Dad. Jeez, we're at 60% already. Your exams are coming up. You nervous? A bit. Well, it's normal to be nervous. I was nervous when I had my exams too. It's part of being a kid. He ruffles the top of my head with a big calloused hand. It feels like I'm being mauled by a crab. Jeez. Never heard someone describe their father like this before. You'll be fine though, Lynne. You've been studying, haven't you? I glance at my bedside table, stacked high with Jazz's old textbooks that I'm bothered to open. I swallow. Are you going to lie? Oh dear. I don't know what hurts more, Dad's large hand on top of my head or the weight of his expectations. Yeah, I've been studying. Good girl. So long as you try your best, that's all I can ask for. I'll try. Oh god, Jesus, this is all going up so fast. But I know I don't mean it. Is that why you were doing what you're doing with Susie today, love? Studying? Yeah. Not being a camera woman at all. That's nice. I knew she was a good influence. I'm glad you're hanging out with the right sort of kids, Lynne. Not like Jazz. She's always going off with that awful Vaughn girl. Though she's so much older than our Jazz. I should have been stricter. I told her off enough times, but that makes kids want it more. Jazz, don't listen. Oh, Jazz doesn't listen, sorry. She doesn't listen, does she? Never has done, never will. Even when I shout at her, makes me wonder what's the point of all this is. He sighs. What kind of father am I? I can't even discipline my own children. I don't think anybody could discipline Jazz. She's a law unto herself. My wry comment brings a smile to Dad's lips. It's rare that I see Dad smile. When he does, it's usually around me. Oh, I'm not trying to boast, that's just how things are. Excuse my cough midway. Jazz never makes Dad smile. She makes him shout and spit in rage. You're right. Totally right. You're often right, Lynne. I don't know. I do. Don't sell yourself short. I was like Jazz when I was her age. I thought I knew best. I never listened to anybody, least of all my parents. I was a shithead. Dude, 15-year-old? I made a lot of mistakes when I was raising Jazz. So did Mary. I don't want to make the same mistakes with you. I want you to study hard. I want you to get a good job. I want you to make something of yourself. You know that, don't you, sweetie? Yeah! Totally! My god, we jumped like 10% in this one episode. All of a sudden my throat feels dry. My head pulsates. Full of millipedes in my mind, dear wife. I think that's from Shakespeare, Macbeth. We were studying it in school. Never actually read that one. We did Othello and something else. At least I remember something. Oh yeah, The Tempest. I really like that one. I actually have it up there. I keep meaning to read it, but digressing. Too bad all the things I remember are completely worthless. But why am I telling you this? You're a good girl. A smart girl. You want to be great at maths or science, but I know you'll ace English for sure. Whew. Your English teacher always said nice things about your parents at your parents' evening. Dad ruffles the top of my head. More crabs. No, stop. You'll do alright, love. I have faith in you. You'll make your old man proud. Jazz never did, but you're different. God's sake, why on earth did you say this to a child, honestly? I hope you don't let me down. Well then. That's our stress fucking doubled. I sigh softly. Vague noises escape from my lips. I hardly sound intelligent, but at least I'm sentient. Is this the day? I know I still exist. It's the middle of the night and the lights are dim and the sky is filled with stars, but I still exist. I don't need to find proof of my own worth from strangers on the internet like Susie does. I don't extort older men for clothes and shoes and accessories online while pretending I'm to be somebody I'm not. I don't want to. I don't think any man, no matter how desperate, would want to go out with me either. Aww. I thought I was getting into like a yes, I'm proudful, I'm good with myself, I'm happy, but no. I've never been good at playing pretend, not like Susie. When we were little kids, Susie always was on who celebrated complicated backstories of our created, sorry. Or divvied up the roles when we played being happy families. Acting games, I remember those, they were so fun. I never had much of a model to go on. I gasp, I tilt my head back. My head is wedged between my hair is wedged between my head and it hurts a little. It tugs at my scalp whenever I shift, but I try to ignore it. If nobody else wants me, no man or woman, then I can at least want myself. Since I share a bedroom with Jazz, I don't have to get a chance to do this. I might as well make the most of it. What are you gonna do? I'm already frightened. Jazz is still out. I don't know what she's doing or where she is, but she's probably with Vaughn. Dad was livid when he discovered Jazz wasn't back by 11 o'clock. Dad tried to keep his voice down, but I could hear him murmuring angrily to Mum in the other room. That girl has no sense of respect. I'll wring her neck when she gets back. The walls in our house are thin. I can hear everything from my bedroom. I can hear the wind rattling against my window pane. Oh, I know exactly what she's gonna do. I can hear the faulty taps in the bathroom. I can hear the humming of the fridge downstairs. Sometimes I can hear the springs of Mum and Dad's bed creaking. Oh boy. I wish I could. Neither could I now at this point. When we were younger, Jazz and I used to giggle about it. Jazz giggled about it rather. And went on to tell me about where babies come from and exactly what Mum and Dad were doing in excruciating detail. Wow. Jazz, nice one. I told Jazz she was gross. She laughed and told me I was being a baby. Jazz was 9. I was 6. Jesus Christ, you don't learn about that thing for another 6 years at least. I haven't heard the springs in Mum and Dad's room creaking for a while. More often than not, I just hear low, angry murmuring. Arguing. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it isn't so quiet. The house is almost quiet now, but it's a deceptive silence that contains something deeper, something darker. The wind outside. The slow, steady dripping of the bathroom taps. The sad, sniffling sounds my mother makes when she sleeps. My own soft sighs. What is she doing, honestly? I wonder what she thinks about it. Oh my god, she's actually doing that thing I thought about originally. Oh god, okay, this is happening. Anything with Mum and Dad? Yeah, totally. Not when you're doing what I think this is doing. Susie told me a little about this before. She's had boyfriends and now she has Aki. I've had sex ed class, but I'm not really good at this. I'm not good at making myself feel good. I look up online, but there's only one shared computer in the house. I'm too worried about someone will find out what I've been searching for. Yeah. I don't know what to do, so I grope and poke it differently and hope for the best. Well then. Demonetized immediately. I don't really understand my body. It's strange and alien. Whenever I shower or take a bath, I try not to look at it too much. My body makes me feel depressed. I thought the teenage years were meant to be the best of your life. That's a fucking lie and everyone knows it. Why then do I look so ugly? I don't just look ugly, I feel ugly. Doing this is ugly. I don't deserve to feel good. Maybe that's why it doesn't feel good. There's too much guilt attached and awkwardness too, because my parents might wake up at any second. Can't say it out loud now that I know what it is. I thought she was actually gonna cut herself, that's what she was doing, but never mind. Maybe if I whimper beneath my breath, like they do during the sex scenes in all the movies I've ever seen, it'll feel good. But the sex scene movies are all staged. Yeah, only like a few I know of are real, like Nymphomaniac. They had like real sex in that movie, I think, as well. But aside from that, no. It's very uncomfortable from what I've seen. You have like two people watching you as that as well. It's like the director and the cameraman just standing there while you're pretending to have sex. Can't be fun for poor actors. And I will never make a sex scene in any of my movies. I will avoid it like the plague. Even if they weren't, they usually involve at least two people, and there's only one of me. There's only ever be one of me. I'll always be alone. Well then, no attractive men will try to proposition me online. They'll never buy me expensive gifts in exchange for long, drawn-out, loveless cyber sex. No boys will try to get me drunk at parties, fuck me in Vaughn's bedroom, then leave me without giving me a name to their phone number. No guy will want to hold my hand or kiss my lips or say that he loves me because, according to Susie, romance is dead and I shouldn't hope for too much in this day and age. These are very heavy thoughts and things to be thought about by a 15-year-old. Why else do you think there's so many guys watching when I live stream? It's because they're lonely. Maybe everybody's lonely. Isn't that why I'm doing this? I don't know. Doesn't make me feel better. Or that. I sound unconvincing. Yeah, but the movies are always fake. That's literally the business. My soft gasps are hollow and empty of emotion. I must look so stupid. I feel stupid. And I'm supposed to be the smart one. But I was more like her. Why am I thinking about that? What, Lynne? I tense, my fingers spasm. My back arches, but not because I managed to achieve climax or anything like that. I don't even know what that feels like. Susie says it feels good. I'll take her word for it. Susie lost her virginity at the start of the school term. Damn, she's only 15, fuck's sake. That's young, and illegal technically. Wait, yeah, England's the same up here, isn't it? Not just young. Yes, it's illegal. By 1 year, I think. 16 up here, I'm not sure if it's the same in England. It's especially shocking considering Susie is supposed to be a good girl who comes from a nice, normal family. Her dad watches birds and her mother translates manuals for assembling TVs and kitchen cupboards. I don't think they ever argue. They don't seem like the arguing sort. But Susie still lost her virginity when she was 15, so maybe that's the normal thing that girls do. Apparently in this day and age, apparently so. I think Jazz was around that age too. But I haven't. I've never held hands with a boy, let alone kissed one. Let alone anything else. Maybe I shouldn't try to think about guys. It's not really working, it just makes me feel even more aware of how just alone I am. A girl then? Should I think about a girl? Susie? No, not Susie, she has Aki. Then, the other one? Lynne? What about the other me? The Lynne with the extra E, whose name could be worth more points than mine on a Scrabble board. But does she know how to do this properly? I doubt it, she's so prim and proper, she never talks to anyone in class. When we learned about sex in class, she faced forwards and looked attentive enough, but kind of distant way. Like it had nothing to do with her. Like she was never ever going to have sex with a boy. Not like I can judge. I bet I'll never ever have sex with a boy either. I'm going to die sad and alone. Yeesh. I hope Lynne does too. For God's sake, Lynne, honestly. These things in your head. It wouldn't be fair she had a better love life than me. She's already prettier than me and smarter, and her family's richer than mine. Why should I have to take everything I want? It's not fair. Not fair indeed. Maybe it's because she comes from a better household than I do. Lynne's shoes are never scuffed, and the pleats on her skirt are always nice and crisp and neatly ironed. God, I hate those skirts as a kid. I hated wearing skirts as a kid. It was the worst thing. Because you had to wear tights, and tights never fun to wear either. I'm sure all you women can attest to. I could be pretty like her if I tried. I don't know. Thinking about it, Lynne does have quite a nice body. Oh, I get this game now. I get it so much now. It's an awakening. It's her discovering herself. It's going to end tragically. And it's going to be horrible to watch. But we're going to do it together. Right. I wonder what it could feel like if she touched me. She kissed me. Her tongue was inside my mouth. What would that feel like? I work my fingers around slowly, tracing the circles in an intimate place I'm a little too embarrassed to actually name. So am I. I never tried thinking about a girl like this before. Least of all Lynne. It's strange. We're getting somewhere. Maybe that's why I'm a little louder than usual. But I can't be loud. The walls are too thin. I don't want my parents to hear me. But it's starting to feel good and I'm getting kind of wet and high. -2. It went down. High. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Lynn, what are you doing? Well, bugger, we were actually going down. For a few moments I forgot about being quiet and the thought goes out of my head altogether. It's hard to be quiet when your big sister is standing in the doorway of your shared bedroom looking at you with evident amusement with one hand resting against her large pregnant belly. Ah, bugger. Jazz. Oh, whoopsie. There we go. I pulled my hand away from between my thighs like I've been burnt. I think I really am burning. My face is red raw. It's a good thing I still have the covers pulled up around me, but it should have been obvious what I was doing. You could have knocked. Sorry, I didn't realize you were doing that while I was gone. You always seem like such a good girl. God's sake, Jazz is never gonna let us live us down. Let this live down. Fuck yeah, I don't know. Our stress could have go up to like 30 million% at this point. Jazz snickers. She looks wickedly amused, like she's seen something hilarious. Like I'm hilarious. You never take me seriously anyway. Oh God, my face burns. Oh, it was going down so much. I pull my duvet about me tightly. I wrap it around my body like a shield. I wish I could kid myself like it's an invisibility cloak, but Jazz's eyes are still boring into me. Oh no. I can hear Dad shifting around in his sleep in my parents' room. Okay, good, thank God he's asleep. The springs of the old mattress that needed replacing 10 years ago creak. I hold my breath, waiting. But after that, he falls silent. The soft sound of his snoring permeates through the house once more. The tap in the bathroom continues to drip. And Jazz is still here. At least you didn't wake him up. Jazz shuts the bedroom door behind her with a soft thud. Is he mad at me? Livid. Thought so. Why were you out so late anyway? I was at Vaughn's. We were watching Saw. Oh, great movies. I hate them. Why Saw? Great midnight movies. Cause it's awesome. Geez, you're like my older sister. She really liked those movies when they came out. I think Saw is something a pregnant woman should be watching. Well, she's probably gonna watch Marley and Me or something like that. They should put a warning on it, like alcohol or cigarettes. The baby might be born all messed up. Well, the man who made it seems alright enough, so... Is that how serial killers are made? No, that's a few years afterward. It's just meant to watch the first one. I swear, but then Vaughn bought the second, the third, and... Yeah, there's like 8 of the damn thing, so you pretty much had a marathon of them. Fair enough. I watched them out of order. I got the first one, the third one, and then the fourth one, I think. Or the fifth one of those two. And then like, I feel like the first scene of the 8th one, which I hated. It was awful. Didn't you worry about what Dad would say? Yeah, those movies suck a lot after the first one, I assume. Because the 8th one certainly did when I first watched it. Bits of it. I bet, but I didn't think of well, when I think about Dad. I'm an adult, I should be allowed to do what I want. And you want to watch Saw? Yep. It's not even Halloween. It's not a Halloween-y movie, really. I got the fright of my life when I came back, let me tell you. Ha ha ha, Jazz, you're horrible. Jazz snickers again. I'm just teasing, don't take it to heart. You're a healthy young girl, it's perfectly normal you want to enjoy yourself a little. Shut up. Don't look so huffy, I'm a girl too, I know what it's like. Be quiet. Jazz smirks. Jazz, please stop. Though you did sound a bit like a dying cow, for fuck's sake, man. Jazz, man. I want to shut her, but I can't risk waking Dad. Dad gets angry enough as it is without being roused in the middle of the night. I hate to think what you'd say if Jazz, once he sees he's back. She sees he's back. Fuck it, I don't know. All I can do is whisper angrily instead. I'm mad at Jazz has taken away even my right to be angry. But I've never been very good at expressing myself. Well, I'm just saying. Well, don't say. You don't have to. Well, sorry for trying to give you some advice on how to sound correct. Wouldn't you rather it come from more of a future boyfriend? I'm never going to have a boyfriend. Oh, is it going to be a mid? Well, your legs are kind of getting hairy. Don't talk about my body like that. Hey, don't sweat it. I'm not exactly rocking a bikini body here either. Jazz pats her stomach. Well, yeah. I pout in return and Jazz laughs. She ruffles my hair. Don't worry, Lynn. It's just between you and me. I won't tell anyone. Why do I not believe that, Jazz? Considering how you just reacted to everything that just went down. Really? Yeah, although... What? Jazz prods me in the cheek. You were pulling some weird fucking faces. Look, you'd been possessed. It was actually pretty scary. Oh, my face burns right red with shame. Right then. Whew. Everything's made out of concrete. I assume this is another nightmare. The walls, the floor, the ceiling. Yep, this is a spooky enough thing for a nightmare, so we're gonna... Oh, yeah, we're gonna leave that here on that front. Well then, this was an interesting chapter. Hope you guys enjoyed, I guess. Things were looking up and now they're going back down again. Maybe they will get better after the nightmare, but GCSEs are on the horizon, so we shall have to see where it goes on that front. But until then, thank you all so very kindly for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed something, part of this. I don't know. Either way, see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye-bye.